Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Here's a major ending happening for him. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Galactic Band. Father. There's a natural mystic blowing in the air. Hello, my love. Welcome, 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 welcome. Like the live as you're coming in. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. don't know what that noise is. I don't know what that noise is. What is that? What the fuck is that? Like I'm hearing this. I'm hearing this feedback. Like I'm hearing this. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Jeremy. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. I'm proud to say this is the most motion. Okay. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Y'all let me know how the live is. Let me know how the live is. I say, why you had to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like somebody else. Makes me frustrated. Somebody let me know how the live is. Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. The topic of today is what is happening for you this month? What's happening for you this month? I wanna know what turns you on. I wanna know so I can be all that and more. And I wanna know, I'd like to know what makes you smile. So I can be the Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. Child, third party is done. And third party is over. Somebody found a hidden conversation. Somebody found truth. Somebody found out about a group. Hello, my loves. Hello, hello, hello. For my OGs, if you want a personal question, hey Soft Life, you know the price for that. I love you too. How are you? 808. Okay, what does that mean for Soft Life? What does angel number 808 means? Because I just saw 808 when I said your name. Boom like an 808. Making circles like a figure eight. 808 spiritual meaning. Feel good from head to toe. Because I'll be saying boom. The spiritual meaning of the number 808 often relates to divine guidance, abundance, manifestation, and a call to embrace change while maintaining balance and trust in your intuition. It's a spiritual beacon. Wow, I like that. Signifying that the universe supports your goals, particularly in financial and personal growth, and is a reminder to maintain a positive mindset and work towards your aspirations. Nice. Yes, you are. Yes. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. So, by the way, I don't know if you were in the last live. We are doing Thanksgiving. Let's call it Thanksgiving September. I know Thanksgiving is November. We're doing Thanksgiving September. And what you're doing is all day long in your mind, you're giving thanks to everything in your reality, okay? Everything. Everything. Because when you think about it, everything is supporting you. So you're giving thanks to everything in your reality. Shit. It could be your, hair tie. You're gonna say thank you for being here to help me put my hair up or taking my hair off my face. It could be your cards. Thank you for bringing me clarity. And remember to give yourself thanks. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Wow. We're giving thanks all month long. We're giving thanks. There's a particular jump that I want us to look at. I know that you know about jumping. Some people here, they may, I don't know if they're on that vibes yet, but there's a jump I want to share with you. It's on that same channel I sent you, but I don't know if you're gonna find it right away. So I'm gonna remind me to send it to you. When I say I think you're gonna enjoy it, but I hope. It was nice for me. I enjoyed that trip. Like, whoa. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I definitely jumped, girl. I've been feeling grateful for my room, my parents, my bed. Yes. Yes. For the month of September, we're not going to criticize anything. We're going to appreciate everything. What I want us to really lean into is into the law of acceptance. The law of acceptance says anything you accept, anything you set accept takes you fully into peace. Peace is a super vibration. Do you hear me? Peace is a super vibration. You're not pushing against anything in the universe when you're in peace. So I want us to start practicing the law of acceptance just for a month, just for us to see how different our reality can be. Because we still have that energy of striving, okay? And I want us to start experiencing reality from a different angle where there's no striving. It's just like the universe starts to like give us room service without us even calling, you know? Like, when you get a butler, they always check in on you. The butler usually, so when you're in a room that doesn't have butler service, you have to call down. You have to be like, can I get this? Can I get that? But when you have butler service, they call you like, good morning, Miss Devon. Is there anything in particular that I can get for you this day? That's what I want for us. I want the universe to start presenting us with the options. I don't want us to constantly going after the options or calling for the options. I want the universe to start treating us like a butler, not a concierge. Because really, the universe is like our personal concierge, right? It's not biased, whatever you tell it. It gives to you, but that's another thing. Like when you're in a hotel and you call down to the concierge, you have to call to the concierge. But when you're in a butler service room, they call you. They call you. They go ahead before you and set up your chair by the pool, by the beach, you know? And let's say you're at, who's that? I see somebody sent. Okay, I see yourself live. Let's say you're at the pool and some people are around you and they're like, oh my gosh, I could not get into the Italian restaurant last night. Let's say the Italian is like the most popular restaurant on the resort. And the people are like, oh, it was so hectic to get in the Italian restaurant. And you're sitting there listening like, what are they talking about? Because you have the butler suite, darling. So your butler went ahead and got your table set. So when you came to the restaurant and the line was long because people had to get on the wait list to get in the restaurant, you just walked through. Your butler led you because you know when you're butler service, they don't allow you to go to the restaurants by yourself. They escort you. So you know when it's 6 o'clock, they come to the door or 6:30, and they said, "Are you ready? We will head off to the Italian." And the thing is, when you have the service, you don't even know sometimes where you're going to eat tonight. You just know that you will eat. And you just know that it will be phenomenal, darling. And they say, let's go to the Italian. And when you get there, the line is long out the door. But the butler walks through. The butler says, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir." And then you walk through like a VVIP. And the restaurant is full. But there is your table. Your table is there, set and ready. Do you hear me? And let's say you're ordering your meal and you had the steak from the French restaurant the night before, and you really enjoy that steak. And when you look on the menu, they have a steak, but it's not the French restaurant steak. So you say to the waiter, "Though that steak from the French restaurant was so wonderful." And they say, "Don't worry about it." Why? Because you have the butler service. So she said, "Would you like the steak from the French restaurant?" You said, "Yes, please. That would be awesome." And when you look, you are presented with the steak from the French restaurant. Why? Because you have the butler service. That is why, my darling, you have the butler service. Do you understand? And that is what I'm wanting for us this month of September. I don't want us to constantly call to the concierge. We need to elevate from concierge service into butler service. How do you elevate, my darling? You have to elevate your vibration. That is all. So yes, my love, it is time to receive the butler service. So when the people by the pool the next day are talking about, "Oh, it was so hard to get into the Italian restaurant," you cannot relate because you don't know what they're talking about because nothing was hard for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Soft life. Somebody said I went for a club meeting and people were saying I was glowing, honey. Yes, that Downtown Abbey is gonna do it every time. Girl, that Downtown Abbey life. Okay, let's get into your question. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are doing monthly overview, monthly forecasts. Read the description. I have different topics. You can get one topic for 25.55 or two topics for 44.44. That's your donation, okay? Um, but also there are, if you just want a personal question, it's 15.55. The monthlies are like 4 questions, so that's a great deal. That's a steal of a deal. You get 4 questions for 25.55. Well, one personal is 15.55. Okay, so let's see. Tell me what. Oh, did you send it to me? I'm sorry if you sent it and I didn't see it. No, you didn't send it. Okay, 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 okay. See the version of me that is a spoiled princess. Yes. As you should be, my darling. As you should be. Girl, tell me, why am I hearing? So this is before your time, soft girl. Um, soft life, soft life. Let me just forget it. Let me not forget the life. Soft life girl. Um, that's right. I just heard that's right. So back in the day, there was a cartoon, and I think it was before my time as well. They just used to replay it, and I think it's called Snagglepuss or Snagglepuss, and he would be like, like why did I come here? Why? Why? Um, girl, I don't blame them for avoiding the process. I've always been the stress workaholic girl boss. Yeah, so now that's over. Yeah, we ain't doing that. See, we are getting butler service, darling. When you got the butler service, you don't do anything. You feel me? Isn't that amazing? The higher up you go, the less you do. Same thing in vibration. The higher up you go, because when you don't have the butler service, you have to get up at a certain time. You have to, first of all, you're on the beach, you don't have the butler service, so you have to leave, my darling, and head to your room early. When you have the butler service, you can stay until sunset, my darling, and wait and enjoy the sunset if you wanted to, or have that last margarita if you wanted to, or that amazing conversation with the bartender if you wanted to. And you just leisurely stroll to your room. When you don't have the butler service, you have to rush to your room, quickly take a shower, get ready, and head down to the restaurant because it's a very popular restaurant and you got to see if you get on the waiting list, blah, 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 blah. But with the butler service, you stroll to your room with your lover on your arm and you just bask and operate in pure bliss. You get in your room, you leisurely take your shower, your butler checks on you. Hello, Miss Devon. You can let me know when you're ready. Your table is already set. You leisurely move through it, darling. You're in the soft energy when you got the service, the butler service. Okay? Now, sometimes the concierge service has different levels. So you could cool down, but there it is again. You have to put energy. You can call down to the concierge and say, can you see if I can get a table at the Italian? And the concierge will say, ma'am, it is not a reservation restaurant, but I will see what I can do. That is the problem when your vibration isn't high. Everybody sees what they can do. But when you're in that high vibration, the butler comes through. And I was a poet and I didn't know it. Woo! Let me see what you're saying. I've always been with the. My dad was calling me to ask for clothes I wanted, and ooh, the picket fence is high as fuck. Bye, bye, bye. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Thank you, whoever said that. What y'all gonna say when y'all see the spoiled princess? Yes, darling. You deserve princess treatment, the soul treatment. The princess and the pea. The world. Oh, so they feel like they're gonna say you have change, right? Because the world is an end of a cycle, and if something is ending and or a cycle is wrapping up, it says that there's change occurring. A new era is about to begin. So they're gonna say you change, girl. Something about the number 21, the 6 of Cups. They're gonna say you see more balance. Okay, you see more balance. With the 6 of Cups, it speaks about emotional balance. And it also speaks about the past. So you see more balance than you were in the past. And then you have the Emperor. Oh, honey, you succeeded. So they be like, oh, you bossing up. So you leveling up. They're going to say glow up. Okay, I just saw the Queen of Swords. So that's the energy you will be in. And then you have the King of Cups. You could be attracting a lot of attention with the King of Cups, especially from men. You notice I didn't say boys, I said men. I don't know, somebody maybe of like Indian background. Because when I said men, I said men. And you know, like how Indians, an Indian who has an accent, they usually have like this questioning tone. So I don't know, somebody could be from an Indian background who's gonna be attracted to you, but what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? The queen of, oh yes, honey, oh baby, they gonna say that you are in your power. You look good as fuck with the queen of cups. You on the path to success. Nobody can stop you. Can't nobody break my stride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Yeah, they're gonna say that you're moving into higher levels. Um, the conversation seems quite positive. Okay, let's see. What are people gonna say? I got to keep on moving. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Yes, ma'am. They are coming back to stay, let go of the past, sending a gift. Oh yeah, girl. People are gonna say that you're completely different from who you were in the past. Okay, like you've let go that version of yourself. Okay, sending a gift. You could have people gifting you with things, and these gifts could be gifts of opportunity, gifts of time, gifts of friendship, gifts of collaboration, gifts of money. Give it a second chance. Um, Something like your second act, projecting feelings due to anxiety. So there is the duality. So you know how life is, it's good and bad. So there's somebody who is gonna be perturbed. Why am I using that word? I don't usually use that word. Perturb? Let me see. Perturb, perturb, perturb. Oh, yes, perturb, feeling anxiety or concern, unsettled. Yeah, you're going to make some people feel unsettled. Too bad for them. You can't hide your shine, you can't hide your glow. Tell me what they're going to say. It's a new season, giving you the best version of themselves. Okay, appreciated, not tolerated, girl. Ooh, back and better. Ooh, expressing true feelings, action match words, making an effort to spend time. Oh yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. The gifts, people trying to be up in your energy, be up in your space. The conversation about you is going to be quite positive, but there are a few people who are going to be perturbed, my darling, perturbed. And then we ain't worrying about them. See, I moved the fuck on really quickly. Actions match words. As you level up, as you raise your vibration more, you're gonna notice that the versions of the people that you're experiencing are different. Okay, you could start saying a mantra like, "Today I experienced the best version of everybody who I come across." Okay, because that's how it is. It's versions of them that you're experiencing. For instance, this version I'm talking to of you today is not the version that I experienced yesterday. This version of me that you're talking to is not the version of me that you experienced yesterday. Okay. It's a slightly different version because I'm thinking slightly different thoughts. Now, if I quantum leap by thinking extremely different thoughts than the previous me yesterday, then that will be an even stronger version, different version than what you're used to. See, that's how it works. Let me give this to you, okay? Because I gave it to Gabby. I don't know if Gabby got it. Imagine you are, right now as I'm talking to you, I want you to go through this imaginal act. I want you to go to this imagination. So imagine you are a mammoth being, right? And see the cosmos behind you, like see all the stars. The sky is dark and it's just stars. And you're so big that you can touch the sky, you can touch the stars, you can rearrange the stars. See yourself now in your mind's eye being that big being, right? Then I want you to look into the distance and I want you to see a house. beautiful. Make it look like the White House, because that's how significant it is. And that house is your realities. Okay? Now I want you to walk over to the house, and being the mammoth being that you are, I want you to kneel down to the house. What you're going to notice about this house is it has infinite windows, exquisitely beautiful. Kneel down to that house and look in a window. In that window, it's you and all the people who are currently in your reality. Okay? Notice how they're behaving. Notice how they're treating you. There are windows to the left and windows to the right, windows to the top, windows to the bottom. Then I want you to shift your focus, meaning you're not going to look in that window that you're currently looking in now. Look in a different window, maybe the window to the right. And notice that in this window, there you are again with those same exact people who are currently in your reality. But I want you to notice that they are slightly different than the window that you just left. Okay? That's it right there. Now, how do you look from window to window? It's your thoughts. In the imaginal act, you would be looking from window to window as in movement, as in you're moving your face from one window to the next. The thing about this reality as well, you cannot look in two windows at the same time. It's just one window. So in this imaginal act that I just had you do, you're looking from one window to the next. When you look into the new window, it's the same exact people, but this is a different window. That means it's a different vibration. You are in a different vibration in this window, so they must be in a different vibration. That's the next step to your evolution. Realizing that it's not really them, it's you that has to shift your focus. And your focus is your thoughts, the way you think, the way you feel. Your thoughts cause your feeling. When you feel angry, it's because you're thinking an angry thought. So your body gives you an angry response. You feel the feeling of anger in you. You feel all the chemical reactions. When you're feeling love, it's because you're thinking loving thoughts. Right? So I say that to say that you can have a different relationship. You don't really have to change anybody in your reality, you know. You don't have to change anybody in your reality. You just have to shift your focus. So as you level up in this energy that you spoke to me about, the version of the people that you're experiences in a different window. Let me say it again. As you level up in vibration in this version of yourself, the version of the people that you experience is in a different vibration. They are also different. That's why forgiveness is important. Now, the thing about this is, listen to me. The thing about this is, you can go back to the window at any time just by simply changing your thoughts. And that's how it works. So, this is, call this man Cam. This is Cam, short for Cameron, right? Cameron is in front of your face, right? And you're talking with Cameron. If Cameron did you something yesterday, let's say he had a snarky remark or something, and you think about that, you just jump with him to the old version. You and him, you just shift windows. Let me use the windows again. You were looking at Cameron today, right? He's slightly different from the one you experienced yesterday. He's even slightly different from the one you experienced a second ago. That's how intricate it is. It's like second to second, moments to moments, right? So let's say in this moment you're thinking, you know, Cameron is a cool dude. He's probably doing the best he can. That version of him that you're thinking about like that is not the version who said that snarky remark. But as soon as you think to yourself, oh, yeah, but yesterday he was a fucking bitch and he said that snarky remark, whoops, you just shift back to the window where he is a snarky ass bitch. It's all about your shifting. They are just responding. You are doing the shifting with your mind, not controlling. Controlling is a lower vibrational energy. It's shifting. Now, because we live in a 3D reality and because of how our minds have been conditioned, we may take longer to shift. That's why those quantum leap videos are so good. So you may not experience the new version of Cameron until what the fuck? Hmm. I need to send some energy to somebody named Cameron. Hold on, baby girl. Hold on. Hold on. Mm. Nice. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying is, as you shift, they shift. Okay, and don't be shocked if you experience a Cameron sometimes this week. Don't be shocked. That's how it works, especially as you level up. The thing about raising your vibration too, because sometimes we hold on to the old versions of ourselves. It could seem surreal. You're not losing your mind. Nothing strange is happening. You're just shifting to a different version of yourself, a higher version. Okay? Because when you start saying things and it, like you say the name Cameron, and then you go to work and you meet a Cameron, you're like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, you're just shifting realities. You're just leveling up. Or you say, you know what? I need to speak to Danny. Danny, this is a message I could give to Danny. Because we had a conversation yesterday, Danny and I, about how things will pan out when there's something going on, how things will pan out. And I wanted to give her this example about like an apartment. Let's say, for instance, you're living in a city where it's tight to get apartments, but you decided in your mind you would like a particular apartment, and you decide where you want it to be, um, how it looks, how much the price is. Let's say you don't have an idea exactly which one you want. So you give like a general overview. So you'd be like, you know what, I would like it in Beverly Hills or whatever. And it's a great price because you don't really have a thought of how much the price will. You just say it's a great price. It's comfortable living there. You give it like a general overview. And one, it may be out of your budget. Two, you've been looking and you ain't find nothing and you decided to like let it go, meaning like you ain't stressing over it, but you know you would like to have it. And one day somebody say, "Hey, you want to go? My friend from the cafe is having a party. You want to come with me?" Now you don't know the friend from the cafe, and you're like, "Yeah, sure." So you go to the party, and while you're at the party, things may be winding down. People are just sitting around now talking, having their drinks, and somebody in the group may say to you, because of the conversation, you may say something about, I don't know, an area, and they may say, "Oh, that's where you live currently," and you're like, "No, no, no, I don't live there currently. I live up off Brockshire, but I really am looking to move. Like I would love to live up in Beverly Hills." And the person like, "Oh, really? You want to live up in Beverly Hills?" And like, "Yeah, but I've been looking. I can't find anything up there. I haven't been able to find anything." "Oh, really? Because I have a place up there." It's my folks' place. We haven't been really putting it on the market to rent, but you could have it if you like it. You could go check it out, and you're like, no fucking way. Are you serious? I just got my desire. You're like, wait, could this be my desire? And you go to the place and you check it out. It's fucking amazing, better than you can even imagine. And then you call the person and you're like, because they gave you your number at the conversation at the party, and you call them and you're like, hey, or they came over with you, or they came there to show you the place or whatever. Let's say it's like that. They came to show you the place, and you're like, oh, this is amazing. And before you can even say, so how much is it? They're like, you know what? I need to speak to my folks on this, my parents on this. So you could just move, and then we'll get everything sorted out. But you just like go and pay the utilities or whatever, and then we just sort everything out, right? And you're like, could this be real? What? And then the day comes when you're sorting everything out, and they're like, because we didn't really plan on renting it, they're just saying give them, how much can you give? Like, how much can you give? You're like, what the fuck? You're asking me how much I can give? And you're not saying it, but you're thinking, and you're like, is 500 okay? Yeah, oh, yeah, that's fine. 500 is okay. You know, you pay your own utilities and all that stuff, that's fine. You're like, what the fuck? $500? I just got a place for $500 in this day and age? No, this can't be real. This cannot be fucking real. What the hell just happened? That's how it works. That's how it works. But our conscious mind tells us we must get the steps. We must look for listings. We must reach out to agents. We must go to the showings. We must we must come up with 3 months worth of money, whatever the fuck. Show this paper, whatever the fuck the stipulations are, it does not matter to the universe. But you have to be in the vibration to experience. The vibration of peace will take you to places that you've never been before. Because if you were worried about finding the place and your friend says, hey, you want to go to the party on Friday? Because your mind is in that state of worry, that means your vibration is lower. You'd probably say no. Like, no, I'm going to go home and just kind of look through some listings tonight. So on Friday, so I'm not going to go. But because you would already let it go, you're in that vibration of peace, you're not worried about it. And that's how you build your spiritual muscle. Because as more and more things start happening like that for you in this life, you start to realize that there's a different side to life where you don't have to push, where you don't have to beg, where you don't have to try so hard or try at all. You start to experience the butler service of the universe. But you need to experience it at least one time so you can know that reality, there's levels to reality. And the one that you're currently experiencing is only because of the vibration that you're currently in. You got me? And the thing is, if you had gone, let's say you know about the law of attraction, and you went to the party looking for someone to give you something, you probably would have missed it. See, the law of attraction doesn't say you go to anything. It says you bring the things to you. But how do you bring the things to you? By becoming magnetized. How do you become magnetized? By changing your thoughts so your thoughts can change your vibration. Initially, when you start learning about the law of attraction or you start rising up in consciousness, you're going to try force it sometimes. You're going to try and say, okay, I'm to the party. Somebody right here going to give it to me. No, you just go to the party to have a good time. And the universe will give it. It could be to the party. It could be, you could go to the laundry. You could go to the grocery store. And things will pan out in a way where you get exactly what you desire. And in most cases, better than what you thought you wanted. You ever hear celebrities say, when somebody said, how did you make it? And they say, well, one day I was to the park and I met this guy and the rest is history. Because they really can't tell you how it happened. They just know that they're currently at where they're at. And some of them, if they tell you, you won't even believe it. Because a lot of people are on a lower level of consciousness. They need that drama story. They need that hustle and bustle. They need that I strive hard to get where I need to go. But as you level up, you get the butler service. You don't strive as you level up. Even in the corporate world, in the work structure that we have going, the work system that we have going, as you move up in positions, you realize you work less. The people who work the hardest get the least pay. You realize that? When you become the CEO, you don't really do fuck. You just come to the office and sit the fuck down and you make a couple decisions here and there. You sit in on a couple meetings here and there. You don't really, but the people out on the floor, they working their ass off. When they go home at night, they fucking done. And then when you level up past that CEO, you work maybe once a year, couple hours for the year. Or you don't work the fuck at all. When you move up into investments and all that stuff, you don't work at all. You just, you just flow through fucking life. But it all comes back to the vibration. Okay? Let me see what you're saying. Yes, I'm so much more relaxed. Yeah, girl, send me those smart Indian guys. They be making too much money. Yeah, them accountants, right? So, get somebody call Subdeacon Accounting. Guess my new season, I'm gonna glow. Perturbed. Oh, that's a lovely mantra. I'll do that. Yes, this is a slightly different version. Yes, interesting. OMG Divine, no way. That's how I got my place. What? Oh my God! So you are experiencing it. I'm so happy for you. I am so happy for you. I think the next step for all of us, because after Danny relayed what was happening with her, and then I went on and spilled my tea about past situations I've had, when I had time to think about it, I realized what those people's purpose was in my experience. It's time to start changing my mindset as it relates to people, because when you've gone through, especially somebody like me who came out running, like I came out hitting the ground as a little girl, like I was going through traumatic experiences from I was a little girl. So somebody may say, oh, so if our thoughts create our reality, did you create that reality as a little girl? Not necessarily, but when you're young, you share in the vibration of the environment around you. And my environment was trauma filled, but also on a deeper spiritual level, I set out each thing to happen at a particular time to bring me to this exact moment where I'm talking to Soft Life on YouTube. I felt every single step, even though some were ridiculously painful from the human standpoint. I set those out as a mammoth soul. The same mammoth soul that looked down at the house with the infinite windows, I set these things out and these steps out to happen exactly how they happen to bring me to where I am. Okay, so it's all okay. Even if they had happened in a slightly different way, it still would have bring me. So I'm still grateful. I don't care how it brought me to where I am today. I am still grateful. I feel like my message today is know that this path that you're on, you're creating it. You're creating it from your infinite side. This is nothing that's going wrong. Nothing is going wrong. I feel like our next step, though, as the group, as the people who are pulled to me and I'm pulled to, is to now shift our vibration as it relates to other people because we're guarded. Well, let me speak for myself. I'm still guarded too. I'm realizing that. Okay. And it's so much levels because those people, I had soul contracts with them. I had soul contracts with them. And like I tell you, when people meet me, they turn out good after a while. It's nothing like doom and destruction. Some of them go through really, really hurtful situations after they try fuck me, but eventually they turn out really good. They become really good human beings because they were really good to begin with. But it's whatever happened to them. Whatever happened to them made them more hurtful than me. What happened to me made me more empathetic. A lot of the people who come here, whatever happened to them, the people who come to me, they're usually more empathetic. Now, the ones who come and are triggered, they were initially good too, but whatever happened to them made them become judgmental, abusive, attacking, controlling, and it's okay. We got them soul contracts going, babe. We gotta do what we gotta do. On the deepest level, we love each other dearly. I don't care how much I cuss you the fuck out and how much you hate me. We love each other on a deep, deep level dearly. You feel? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just talking and then she referred me. Ooh! And listen to me, Soft Life. There are even more easier ways than that where you don't even mention shit. Like I tell you with the butler service, you don't do nothing. They call you. As soon as they think you're up, and about, and they think it's a reasonable time to check upon you, they call you and said, "Hi, Miss Divine, your breakfast. Do you prefer a room service breakfast, breakfast on the beach, or breakfast in the this restaurant?" Da, 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 da. They call you, and you're like, "Yes, I would like this breakfast." Da, 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 da. You get it? You don't do nothing. They call. And some of them will give you an itinerary. Like you just don't lift a finger. You don't even think. It just gives you an itinerary. Okay, this day you're going to this restaurant, and this day, and this day you're going on this excursion, and this day you're like, okay, whatever is clever. Because you know, because you have the butler service, it's always good because the butler is always shadowing you. Do you hear me? Sometimes they go on the excursions with you so that when people on the excursions are having a rough time, they can make sure you straight. When the people on the excursion can only have water and you feel like a glass of champagne, you look your butler comes and give you a check champagne, and the people looking at you like, what the fuck? How did you get champagne? Darling, I have the butler service. I paid the price. What price are you paying energetically? The thoughts you think. If you pay cheap thoughts, with cheap thoughts, you get cheap service. You get water on the excursion. But if you pay with high vibrational thoughts, you get a glass of champagne, darling. I'm a minister. I believe me. I wonder if it's really you that I'm channeling this English accent for, or it's somebody else who's watching me from England. So that's how it works. There's another level to it, soft life. And it kind of calls for you to be someone more detached as well. It might be the Downtown Abbey because I've been watching it every day. Maybe that's it. But there's a different level to it where you just trust that whatever is coming, it's for your benefit. Ooh, go and watch The Yes Man. I want you to go watch this movie called The Yes Man with Jim Carrey. Have you ever watched that? Yeah, watch The Yes Man. Yes, I am detaching. And it calls for you to let go of your criticism as well, because we've been conditioned and socialized to criticize each other, to gauge each other's way of being. So, oh, let me see how you are so I can formulate an idea about you. It calls for accepting people just how they are. Ooh, by the way, something is gonna happen with your friend, the Trumpster. Something's gonna happen with the Trumpster. I feel like maybe I should do a separate live or something for this, but I can't bother. Something is going to happen with the Trumpster. The Trumpster is going to have a major ending. I don't know what it is, or some sort of fight, possibly in the next upcoming days. Today, yeah. Soft Life says, he ain't my friend, girl. What's happening with the Trumpster? What's happening with the Trumpster? Collaboration, heartbreak, heartbreak. Heartbreak, heart attack. I don't know. I just heard heart attack. Heartbreak, heart attack. What's happening with the trans? So heartbreak could be like there's three people collaborating or three organizations collaborated and something didn't work out for him. What's happening with the Trumpster? I like to say this energy because like, yeah, he's a powerful ass being. I want y'all to know that. He is a powerful being. And to choose this role of aggravating millions of people, you have to be a powerful ass being just to be. You came into this reality to fucking piss off a million billion people. Woo! Something that was supposed to come from a distance isn't coming anymore. There's some sort of major ending, something that he would have loved to happen. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. I told you some sort of major fucking ending. It could be a situation with security. Um, yeah. something is going to fall through or end for him. This person looks transitioned. I'm not going to use the word gone, done with this realm. I mean, with all these swords in his back, he's gone. I know some people are wishing that on him, but I don't know if that's what it is. Could it be? It could. I'm not saying. But I know something is happening with him between the 3rd of September and the 11th of September. Something major is happening. Could be a major ending. 10 of Swords, a major ending. Somebody here watching me, you love talking about the Trumpster, and that's why I'm bringing him up too. We need to shift our reality. We need to shift our reality. Quantum jump. I had seen something come across one of my socials about his health, but anytime I see anything about him, I like quickly scroll or I said do not recommend because I don't want to participate in that version of reality that's going on. It's like where I'm at in my experience is like the version of reality that he's in is like on the outskirt of my experience. So I don't particularly want to participate. I could jump off into my own fucking reality. But anywho, he knows how to jump too, That's a jumper. They can't hold him. They can't hold him like he can jump as well. He changes his mind really, really quickly. And that's why people can't trust him because he will one day say A and next day say B. That's just how he is. But when that type of energy is good when you're changing your mind from negative to positive, okay? You don't hold on to anything. But yeah, some sort of major ending is coming. So yeah, see the 3 energy again could be walking away from him or see, and he's carrying the 3 of Swords. Something that he's been wanting is not going to happen. A decision is going to be made where he's going to have to walk away or people are going to walk away from him. 3 powerhouses that were supposed to collaborate. Yeah. The devil. Death. Yeah, the death card. I told you. Major endings. Anywho. Yes. Yeah, so that's what I have. It's like you were supposed to come here to hear this today. I'm soft like, say, you ain't my friend, girl. Why you had to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like somebody else. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My pleasure, my love. And I just can't hide it. I know that I want you, want you. Hello, everyone who's here. Welcome. We're doing monthly forecasts. You get like 4 questions for $25.55, or you can get 1 question, personal question for $15.55. Okay. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know that I want you. want you, want you. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Yeah, that's in USD. Whoever asked me that question just now, that says USD, honey. USD. Donations are in USD. I know, I know, I know, I know that I want you. Now behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God, born into sin. Oh, I have a Christian on my line. Baby, if this is not for you, don't be here, babe. This is not for you. Mm-hmm. I know that I want you, want you. Um, Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Daddy. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Permission to get my reg. Yeah, definitely. Definitely you can get regular. Of course. You can get a regular. It's regular, but it ain't degular, baby. It ain't a regular degular. Do you usually say regular degular? Maybe it's because you're from. I think New Yorkers say regular degular because not everybody in the U.S. says that. Like, not in a lot of places, regular degular. There's certain slangs that New Yorkers use that just other people don't use. When I say I get along with New Yorkers, I get along with them so fucking well. I just like their in your face, straight to the point attitude. I don't like the nice attitude. Like when I went to, why am I talking about Boston? When I went to Boston, I could never say the state's name, Massachusetts. When I went there, the people were like fake nice. They were nice to your face, but you could feel the underlying nasty energy. But what I like about New Yorkers is like either it's this or that. It ain't that. It's like this what it is. They can touch to your face. They're gonna, you feel me? They like New Yorkers to me are kind, and some other places in the US, the people are nice. Like let's say for instance you have like a flat tire, like somebody from maybe the West Coast will be like, oh, they see you have, oh, that's so unfortunate or something, or another place, oh, that's unfortunate you have a flat tire. But I feel like New Yorkers would be like the one to get down and help you. You feel me? Like, yo, while they're telling you off at the same time, like, what the fuck were you thinking, yo? Why were you driving on the side of this road? Like, what was going through your mind? That was stupid. That was stupid of you. Like, that was really stupid, dude. Like, that's what I like about them. You know what I mean? I dreamed a black judge after my praying before. Ooh, because my and our Caribbean. Because most okay. I got you. I got you. Like Jamaicans are very blunt. Jamaicans are very, and I love that about them. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. When I say love it, love it. Tell you about your ass real quick. Where I look on it. I had a friend. He told me, and you know what's interesting? He was Jamaican descendant. He told me he don't like Jamaicans because they so aggressive. Say like if you stare at them, they'll be like, "Where I look on me for?" And I'd be like, but it's the truth. Why are you looking at them? Why are you staring? The fuck? He's like, I don't like that. Saint Mary. Did we ever talk about Saint Mary? I'm hearing Saint Mary in my head, and I'm hearing Debbie, and I'm hearing like a Jerry, Debbie, Jerry, Saint Mary, Jason, Viola. hmm Like I'm hearing all these old people, like older names. Debbie or Debs, Joan, Joanne, Richard, Richie, Marva, Sophie, um, Chanel, Chantel, Sandra, hmm Merlene, Marlene, Mitzi, Patsy. But now I'm hearing like when I say Patsy, I heard like a Trinidadian accent in my head. Patsy, Jumbi, Jumbi, Goyle, Goyle, Goyle. Trinidadian or maybe Barbadian. I don't know, Barbadian? Goyle. Somebody's house could be haunted, or it feels like the house haunted. Jumbi. The boy got Jumbi on him. Anyway, let me see what you're saying. Because most of them, yeah, why a black judge show up in my dream? My family from St. Oh, you're from St. Mary. Oh, I have a cousin named Debbie. Oh, I couldn't remember much from the dream because my alarm woke up before I could journal it. Okay. Have you start doing what I'm telling you to do? You can do it. Yes. Okay, let's get to your first question. I hope you started doing what I told you to do. I have an auntie Marlene. Oh, Marlene. Jumbi, Jumbi, Jerry, Jerry. There's a Jamaican social media person now called, I think he's called Jerry, and he says something along the lines of, "Yeah, I go down today. Yeah, I go down. Yeah, I go down." Like he'll be like, somebody do you wrong, and he'll be like, "This person got to go down today," means it got to end. Maybe that's the energy you're in as it relates to the situation. They have to go down today. Jumbi. What Jumbi mean? Jumbi means ghost, huh? Anywho, let's see. Tell me why she saw you. Make sure you're doing what I tell you, Dan. Like this. Look how I'm looking at this card. Thank you for helping me get clarity in this situation. This pretty cloth. Thank you for being so beautiful. Thank you for your pretty colors. Thank you for being here to make my setup look nicer. This tripod. Thank you for holding my setup or helping with my setup. My hands. Thank you for helping me shuffle the cards. Like everything in this life is serving you. So start doing it. You don't have to let nobody know. Just start doing it. You can do it. You can do it. Tell me why she's seeing, number one, why a black judge showed up in her dream. Favor. Favor ain't fair, but it sure is fabulous. I just heard they whispered, conspired, they told their lies. God favors me, my character, my integrity, my faith in God. He favors me. It's gonna work out in your favor. Would not fall, would not fail, won't compromise. He favors me. Go listen to that song. I'm gonna link it. Let me find the song for you. God favors me. They whispered, conspired, they told their life. God favors me, my character. And it's by Hezekiah Walker. Somebody's name could be Walker. He favors me. Would not fall, would not bend. And sooner or later, it will turn in my favor. It's turning around for me, around for me, around for me. It's turning around for me. The Lord will perfect that's concerning me. My enemies did try. Love is patient, caring. Love is kind. Love is felt most when it's genuine. I've had my share of. Okay, let me link that song for you. Manipulated. And I can't help but tell my story when I think about. I know he favored me because my enemies did try. It says because my enemies did try, but they couldn't conquer me, or they couldn't. This is a song. Go listen to the song and listen to this song. I haven't heard that song since I went to church when I was little. Wow. And this song was, it's turning around for me, around for me. It's turning around for me. No, it all won't. No, it always won't be like this. God will perfect that's concerning me. And sooner or later, it will turn in my favor. It's turning around for me, around for me, around for me. It's turning around for me. Hey, Gab. That's the second song. Go listen to those songs, Danny. All right, so let's see. Tell me why she saw that black judge. The Ten of Pentacles. Tell me why she saw that black judge. The Six of Wands. No. Okay. I just asked in my head, is he the one they're going to pay off? And the card no came out. Three of Swords is a no. So this is somebody who's going to operate in your favor. Whoever they're going to pay off, or who they're going to try to manipulate, it's not going to work. Okay? Tell me more about this Eight of Wands. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands. The King of Swords and the Queen of Coins. This is you. The Queen of Coins is going to get victory. Have you consulted someone yet to be your representative? You're going to get victory. Six of Wands. Victory to the Queen of Coins. Shit, you may even get some money. You're going to get victory. You're going to get victory. King of Swords to the Eight of Wands. Yeah, information is going to come out in this situation that's going to benefit you. Okay? Tell me why. I want you to rest easy. I want you to be at peace right now. Tell me more. Tell me what she doesn't see. That's right. Tell me more. Tell me more. What do your angels want you to know about the situation? Five of Cups in reverse. You won't regret what's going on. Do not be in a sad energy. What do you want her to know about the situation? Be strong and have courage. Don't be weary in well doing. Yeah, they putting up a fight, but it ain't gonna work. Tell me more. Two of Coins, the Chariot, Cancer energy. You're moving on. Ace of Cups. Yeah, victory, new beginnings. You're going to move away from this fight energy, which is what they're trying to present to you in this Ace of Cups energy. You're operating victory. You're moving on. You're winning. You see this flag? This person raises flag. That's who you're winning. Okay? The sun, whatever has happened is about to be exposed. You were these people's undoing. They didn't realize it. When they hired you, they didn't realize that you were divinely placed in their experience to stop them, because they've been doing this Five of Pentacles to other people. From the past, they've been doing it. They've been causing people sleepless nights, hurt, pain, loss, putting people in mental health situations, worried, fearful, anxiety, breaking people down for their own personal gain. But that comes to an end, and it comes to an end with you. They're going to walk away with this Three of Swords, walking away in a defeat, because they're trying to win at all costs, but they don't know that you have a team behind fucking you. And maybe that's why they call me to call all those people's name, because you have a spiritual team behind you, and the people who are in the physical realm, they are like a spiritual team as well. So your family members, they working, and they don't have to know about your situation. They've been working as it relates to, you may have like a strong spiritualist family member, maybe a woman who covers the family. Okay? I'm talking about grassroots, like deep into African spirituality. Because I'm seeing somebody like in the bush, in the mountains. And something about St. Thomas. All right. So that's what I have for you, my love. You're seeing this black judge because he could be the one giving you your breakthrough, or giving you your solution. Amen. Let me see what you're saying. That's Gabby. That's Gabby. I reap the harvest, God. That's right. Take back what the devil stole. And I rejoice today. That's the key. The song says, and I rejoice what? Today. Repeat it after me, Danny. When do you rejoice? Today. You don't rejoice tomorrow. You rejoice today. You rejoice in the now. What is giving thanks? It's praises. It's rejoicing. That's why I'm saying rejoice now by giving thanks to everything around you. God created it all. It's all Him. So giving thanks to them is giving thanks to God, because it's all supporting you. And I rejoice today. I shall recover it all. Faithful, faithful, faithful is our God. Ooh, they tell me to give you this song called Grateful. Grateful, yo. Grateful, 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 flowing from my heart. Are the issues of my heart. is gratefulness. Rebekosien reba. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. It says, be thankful. The Lord will fight for you. You need to be still. Exodus 14:14. Go read Exodus 14:14. It says, the Lord will fight for you. You need to be still. Be still in your mind. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalms 136:1. I am grateful. Start singing, Danny. Start singing. Start singing, Danny. Yes, I'm grateful for the victory you won. I could go on and on and on about your word. Because I'm grateful, grateful, so grateful to praise you, Lord. Flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart. It's gratefulness. Erebe ese ende reba, robe ande reba ke. This time I want y'all to help us do it. Lift your hands in this atmosphere and say, I'm grateful. I am grateful for the things you have done. I'm grateful for the victories we won. On and on and on about your word. Because I'm grateful, grateful, so grateful to praise you, Lord. Lift your hands and say, flowing from my heart. Flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart. It's gratefulness. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, Gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Erebeko, Senderebasi, Robo, Chiada, Lava, Robo, Siende, Rebe, Rebesia, Rokiande, Reba. Robo, Jende, Rebe, Reba, que Sendereba, Robo, Siotorobo, Sharabakia. It's flowing from my heart, flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart. It's gratefulness. Yeah. Thank you. That was good. They gonna fucking around and find out. They messed with the wrong one. Oh man. That's right. It's gratefulness. That's right. All right, let me get back to your second question. How my emperor is going to meet me, his empress, right time, right place, equally yoked union. All right, tell me. Clear that out. That was cleared out. It's flowing from my heart, flowing from my heart. What is gratefulness? Thanksgiving are the issues of my heart. It's gratefulness. All right. Grateful, 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 grateful. All right, let me see. Tell me how Danny's gonna meet her emperor. How he's, I like the question, how he's going to meet you. Not how you gonna meet him, how he's gonna meet you. All right, tell me how he's gonna meet. We have the Five of Swords. Tell me how the Empress, what you call it, there it is. There's the Empress's energy. We have the Hermit. Damn. Tell me, clarify the Five of Swords. Six of Wands. Flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart is gratefulness. All right, so we have the Three of Swords. It's gonna come after you go through some sort of isolating period, a period of going in. The Hermit speaks to isolation, but it's beneficial isolation. It speaks to you going inward to look at yourself, to do some self reflection. So after you go in, then that's when you're going to meet the your counterpart, because you're here. You're destined to be this empress. You're carrying the empress's energy. Okay? But there are some things that you got to go through first. All right? I feel like this you need to hear this. So I just a notification just came through my phone, right? From one of those online stores. And the notification says serve looks, not stress. So honey, look your best in this period as you're walking forward, showing up as your best. Don't be taking on this situation. This is over. This is done. You've won. Okay, you've won. Your victory is here. The victory is yours. But to your question, after a period of going in, self reflecting, becoming more self aware, seeing your flaws, your red flags, seeing why things didn't work out in the past, seeing where you need to heal. The Hermit speaks to healing as well. Okay? The Hermit speaks to healing as well. Tell me when, what time frame are we looking at? So we see the energetic journey, the spiritual journey that you're going to have to go through. Let me show it to you in the cards as they move. So the Five of Swords speaks to moving away from things not serving you, even though those things may break your heart. Because this man is walking away with three swords in his hands. The Three of Swords is a heartbreak. His head is on fire, red. His sacral chakra is on fire, red. So it's a lot of passion. You may be addicted to passion right now in your journey, and there's nothing wrong with that. Passion feels good, but it seems that you're going to have to walk away from passion because there are three people in this pick. One is giving their cup of love to something else. The person who's walking away with a heartbreak is looking at the person giving their cup of love to something else. This person who's walking away made a decision because the Two of Swords is on the ground. When you look at the traditional Two of Swords card, the person is holding the swords up, meaning they can't make a decision. But in this picture, the swords are on the ground. The two swords are on the ground. It says you've made a decision to walk away, Three of Swords in the hand, even though it's heartbreaking. Do you hear me? And as you walk away from these situations, you started to level up into the Empress's energy. But the leveling up isn't going to be easy. We know that because you're going to have to go into isolation. You're going to have to disconnect possibly from socials, from everything that would distract you from your healing journey, from becoming more self aware, from becoming more emotionally stable. When you start to learn how to regulate self regulate your own emotions, that's when your emperor is going to come in. Okay? Because after this hermit mode, you're in the Six of Wands energy. The Six of Wands energy is the winning energy. All right. And then the offer is going to come in. There it is, the offer coming in. You know, this card means things take a while, but this is a solid offer. This ain't no here and there offer, hot and cold offer. This is an offer that moves into the Kings of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, I said kings. So you could have multiple offers coming in. This Three of Swords energy says that you're going to feel heartbreak while you're going through the isolation period. It's going to make you feel things that you didn't even know you needed to feel. Okay, make you look at your life from all angles, from childhood to the type of parenting you had, how your mother affected you, your father affected you, how your surrounding has affected you, who you are being in this moment, who you need to be moving forward. You're going to gain the clarity that you've always desired. And I'm hearing this song by Grace Vanderwall that says, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. All the roads I've been before, same mistake, always got me shaking. Yeah. So that song, it starts out with her being like down and out, okay? And then she raises up in her vibration, in her mind. Even in the video, it's her name is Grace Vanderwalt, and she sings a song. It's a remake of a Jamaican artist, a song that says, um, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. All of the dark clouds have disappeared. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. We have the page of Earth in reverse. We have the Four of One upright. And one more, when? And we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so when it's going to happen? It's going to happen when you outgrow this page of Earth's energy. So you're going to grow into, and you know what's interesting? There's a woman on this page of Earth. It's calls for self-study and self-awareness. You're going to grow into the Queen of Earth's energy, and then you're going to get your Four of Wands, all right? And things that no longer serve you, it's going to be easier for you to move on from them, because right now it's not that easy, but it's going to be easier. Okay, give me some time frame in a like literal time. We're going to take wands as months and pentacles as years. Wands, Ace of Swords, new beginning. Three of Cups, celebration. This person could even be a part of your friend group or your circle right now. Page of Swords could even be somebody you know on social media you speak to socially. Ace of, about a year, babe. We said Pentacles is gonna be a year. In about a year, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, in about a year. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I'm gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. All the roads I've been before, same mistakes, always got me shaking. All right. Okay. The way the spirit took over, yes, ma'am. You gotta let it flow. You gotta be saying that use you. You ever lay hands on somebody that I don't have to? Daddy, I don't have to. They just want to be around me. And I know why they want to be around. Like I've had people ask me to move into their house with them, and I'm like, no, because at that point in my journey, people were still obsessed with me. Like they would get obsessed, meaning I can't go away or leave them. I had a boyfriend at one point who told me, if you can't have me, nobody can have me. And that's why I'm kind of reserved. One reason why I'm kind of reserved as it comes to relationships, it's not that I don't want to be in a relationship. It's not that I can't have a relationship. Because, honey, one phone call, it take the mixing, boy. I could make one phone call and be in a relationship right now. But I know how my shit is set up. People get very addicted to me. Children, animals. Do you hear me? they get they're very attracted to me, and they become addicted. So, and I know what it is. I know it's that energy that's coming out that they're feeling. They feel better, they feel healed. On the flip side though, I do trigger toxic people. um I be on my own world, so he got to enter my atmosphere. I was talking to my mom and aunt. You go your therapy. I want to clear all internal burdens. Yeah, oldest daughter, I got a lot that I've seen that I gotta let go. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I was watching this guy who's from Africa and he was talking about the oldest daughter syndrome. He says the oldest daughter struggles the most with relationships because the oldest daughter carry a lot on their backs. Spiritually, the soul that decides to be the oldest daughter comes in with a heavy, heavy mission. All right. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Generation things I gotta get off my chest. Yeah, I know. I know, babe. I know. I know. Um, Now, as it relates to other people, if you got to speak your truth to them, do so. But if you know that it's not going to bring about any type of effect, maybe you could let them be and do the work yourself. But if speaking your truth, regardless of how they act, go ahead and do it. Because sometimes in our healing journey, sometimes we feel like I will feel liberated if this person will just be accountable for how things happen, for how they handled me, how they treated me, or how they did not handle me, or how they did not treat me, And when we do express to them, it's met with rejection or criticism or um, escapism or denial, okay? And then it's like, yo, I'm distraught because this person didn't stand up and say, yes, I did this or yes, I didn't do it. But it's not for them. They are playing their role. It's for you, okay? And then whoever else who's going to be attached to you. All right? Damn, my whole sinus is clear just now. I needed to that freaking cry because I was thinking yesterday, damn, my sinuses feel funny. Like I feel like I was getting a little inflammation. By the way, let me tell y'all something. If y'all see y'all getting a cold, or you feel like your sinuses is bothering you, or any sort of respiratory like feeling like, oh, I'm about to have a sinus attack, or I'm about to have a cold come on, baby, get a bulb of garlic. So let me tell you what to do. Get a bulb, not a clove. I'm talking a bulb. The bulb is the whole ball of garlic. Peel those and chop them finely. Let those chopped garlic sit for like 10 minutes. So the Allison, I think it's called Allison, to build up. And then use a spoon, chop it finely. If you could even use a food processor and puree it a little bit, do that. But let it sit after you're finished and then use a spoon and put some in your mouth and just drink it back with some water. You drink that bulb of garlic, I promise you that cold or whatever that is, that sinus issue, knock the fuck out in a matter of hours. Or do it before you go to bed. And when you wake up the next morning, you're fine. Because it never goes well. I feel you, babe. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Somebody talking to me telepathically. People have used me as lucky charm before as well. Give me things. Because let me tell you what happens with me. When people are genuinely kind to me, good things happen to them. I'm telling you, good, really good things. And I've come across a few people who notice it, and they start to bombard me with things like, hey, you need this, hey, you want lunch, hey, and I'm like, please leave me alone. The drawback at that time is that they would get like a little bit obsessed, like always want to talk, always calling, like it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I have an ex. I can literally call this man and say, "Hey, let's be," and he would want to be, despite whatever he has going on, and that's not what I'm on. But I know that he hasn't let me go. Like, yo, and I need him to let me go because, and he made a confession to me after we broke up. My mom used to do that garlic and white rum. Child, you ain't got to do the white rum. You just got to do the garlic, honey. You even got to do the white rum. Just do the garlic. Throw that back with some water. But he did something to me that was literally breaking my trust. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he did right now. Um, so one night we went out and I was really, really drunk. And we came home and we started doing the do. And he videotaped it. And he kept the video, right? That was betrayal on another level. Now I didn't know that he did anything to me, but I started to notice that bad things started to happen to him. I didn't know it was anything. Now he's never. I don't know what he's done with it. I don't think he's ever shared it with anybody or anything because we don't have the type of energy. We didn't end on any bad note. It's just a conversation we were having, and he mentioned about he still watches his videos, and I was like, videos? I've never sent you any video except for one time I had sent him this little clip or something, and he was like, yeah, I have video when we, and I was like, babe, that wasn't okay. That was not okay. You don't take a video of somebody, because listen, we started to do the do. We was really fucking pissy drunk, but I was with my man, so I didn't mind getting drunk, right? I was pissy drunk where I freaking passed out while in the act of doing it. When I say pass out, I like fell asleep in the act of doing the do, ass in the air and everything. And the man videotaped the shit and had it. Now, I didn't know he did it. I didn't know. But the conversation came up and he's like, oh, I still look at my videos. And I was like, what videos are you talking about? I've never sent you any videos except for one little clip or something, like I said, one little clip or something. No long video for you to be watching. And he's like, oh, this is, and I was like, that's major betrayal that you did. That wasn't right. You didn't have my consent to do that. And he's like, no, babe, it ain't like that. You feel me? So yeah, but I noticed that really bad shit started to happen to him. And I didn't know why. But as I found out, I realized why. I'm only say, okay, yeah, you said that. My mom used to do it. Okay, Gab. Yeah, where is Gabby? No. Soft life. Okay, Gabby, I see you. Something over the and to release to him. So you say he hasn't or he has? Because you wrote he has, but are you saying he hasn't? Read the line. Okay. Let me make sure I'm seeing all the comments because sometimes the chat be filtered. Yeah, all comments. So I can know which part. Okay, the part that says, um, he has called and texted me since then. It sounds like you're saying he hasn't called and texted. Oh, he has called. Okay. After he said he was going to pull back. Okay, I got you. I got you. So tell me, what are your thoughts right now? What's the energy that you're in as it relates to? We knew it wasn't going to be that easy for him to pull back. But what are your thoughts about what she told you? What are your thoughts about what she told you? Including you in their plans. Okay. Giving you the best version of themselves. What is your thoughts after what she told you? Fake pregnancy. What? Dating with intent, consistent texting and calling. Okay. And then this one says isolate when triggered. Interesting. Isolate when triggered. So avoidantly attached. Fake pregnancy. Clarify this fake pregnancy as it relates to what Gab told you. Clarify. 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 Clarify this fake pregnancy. What does this mean in regards to what Gabby told you? Oh, Knight of Wands. Oh, yeah, he can give you something fake. It has to be true. He realized that he can't be. He realized that, okay, so he's had sexual thoughts about you. Okay, he's had some sexual thoughts about you with this fake pregnancy. Now, remember, you have to take the cards in the context that they come out in. So, based on the question, this fake pregnancy could mean like being in fake energy because fake pregnancy is a lie. So he may feel like, yo, I can't be in this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands want to dick you down, but he doesn't really want to commit. Instead, I need to be in the Six of Coins, which is reciprocity. I need to give you what you're giving to me. Okay. Um, he may have been tempted to isolate because in the past, when things like rock his world or surprise him, he may go into like hermit mode to kind of figure things out on his own, then come back. But instead, it seems like he's decided to give you a different version of himself. When it says giving you the best version of themselves and dating with intent, it seems like he wants to date you now. Um, and so he's putting out consistent texting and calling, but he's not giving you the clarity that you need. See, that's the issue because in my head, I'm seeing a text from this guy who was quite well off, but he was toxic as fuck, right? And because he was well off, like he literally told me that he was a millionaire, which was a red flag for me because we didn't even I wasn't asking you nothing about your monies and stuff. So it was a way to impress. Now, this is how he would text me. He wouldn't text me like good morning, how are you? He would just send me a good morning video, right? One of those clips or good morning videos, a video singing good morning or whatever. He would not be direct with his texting. It would be very indirect. Okay? And I didn't appreciate that. Like if you want to talk to me or pursue me on a different level, be straight up and straightforward. Don't be just indirect, willy nilly. Um, and the reason why that became a problem too is because he seemed to be offended when I didn't respond because of some snark remark that he made. I thought he was just sending the good morning video just to say good morning, like to say like something that he just do with everybody or whatever. Because I had a lot of people who send me these like little good morning videos, the good morning quotes and stuff. So it's like it wasn't no different from the other people that send me these things. People like to do their motivational thing in the morning and send like a broadcast out or something. And I didn't respond to the text and he got offended over it. And I'm like, you're a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass woman. If you're going to talk to me directly, talk to me. How do I know it's just not a motivational thing that you do? You send all these good morning little texts and not texts, these good morning little videos and clips to everybody just to say, hey, my peeps or whatever. You feel me? So that's what I'm getting like. He knows that he can't be giving you like this half-ass energy shit out. So tell me what you're thinking right now. Tell me what you're thinking right now. You're the queen of coins because you're the queen of coins. You deserve a lot of respect. The star, wow. Wow. The Four of Swords, he's definitely thinking about it, contemplating, considering. He's actually even praying about it. Why are you praying about it? Because of what you said, because of what he's noticed about you. Page of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, the thoughts are coming. A lot of thoughts are coming, but it's in a good way because the Eight of Swords is clarified by the star. Something is going to happen by September 17th. And by the way, he really wants to fuck you. He really wants to put some dick on you, but I don't think you should rush into that. Um, I don't think you should rush into that. What do you truly want to give? What do you truly want to give, Gabby? Hold on. What do you truly want to give, Gabby? No more drama in my life. Self-awareness. What do you truly want to give, Gabby? Sending a gift. A new slate, a blank slate. What do you want to give, Gabby? Says spying on social media. Interesting. You know he has trust issues, right? So he doesn't fully trust what you're saying. What do you truly want to give, Gabby? Mutual respect, support, and consideration. What do you truly want to give, Gabby? Your intuition is correct. Struggling with long lasting relationships. The reason why he's comfortable with the long distance is because he struggles with building long lasting relationships when they're close up in his face. And I feel like with you, he's maybe quite surprised that it's so easy to be around you, easy to talk to you, and so easy for him to be comfortable around you, even though you're close up. Because it seems like when somebody's close up to him, it doesn't work out, okay? But what he really wants to give you is mutual trust, respect, support, and consideration. I just saw like him hand me some money or a check. He may want to help you with some money or a monetary issue that you have, okay? You turn me on, girl, raga raga. You turn me on and on and on and on and on. He may be really turned on by you right now, especially with the devil card coming out. Sooner or later, it will turn in your favor. It's turning around for you. Around for you. Around for you. It's turning around. It would always. Yes, I know he has trust issues, but he has been going through clarity. God showed me that. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. 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 It won't always be like this. The Lord will perfect that which concerning me. And sooner or later, I was shocked that didn't surprise him, which means he knows it too. Yeah, he does know it. He knows it. Yeah. He sensed that there's a soulmate connection between the two of you. Six of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups behind the Ten of Cups. Okay? He knows it. Absolutely. The Lord will perfect that concerning me. And sooner or later, it will turn in my favor. It's turning around for me. You know, Gabby, you're a spiritual powerhouse. Do you know that? And not only that, you have a very protective energy about you. It's like when you come through, like Christian people would say, when you come through, the demons have to flee. Do you know that about yourself? You have a very powerful spiritual presence about you. It's like you could walk, like you could go into the darkness and rescue people who are, because I'm seeing in my head somebody in like a corner, crouched down in a fetal position, and it's like pure darkness around them, like dark shadows. And you open a door and you walk through, and your light keeps all those dark shadows at bay. And you reach down and you pick this person up and you pull them out of that darkness. I feel like you should either be a counselor or something like that, like a teacher or a counselor, somebody who pulls people up energetically. That's your natural gift. Your light is your natural gift. Okay? So just so you know that. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. I know I carry fivefold gifts. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, ma'am, you are. Hey, Hazel. You are. You do. You do. You do. You do. You do. Okay, Hazel, what's your question, my love? You do. God is releasing me now in the natural. Yes, ma'am. You are some sort of rescuing spirit. Like your soul is like a rescuing soul. Come into the light, Caroline. Come into the light. And I think it's because you carry a heavy nurturing energy. Because in that movie, that's Poltergeist. And remember when they had sucked the little girl into the ghostly dimension. Um, the only person that could have gone in and saved her was her mom. And her mom had to go into the dimension to get her, to pull her back into the physical realm. And that's your energy. Like you could go in and pull back people who have gone in their mind, their family feels like they've lost their mind. You could nurture them back into health, either through your knowledge of because I'm seeing roots, like plant roots, plants, leaves, flowers. You may have knowledge of the potency of different plants, and you could nurture somebody back into health. Okay, to like a holistic way. Like let's say somebody say, oh, a bad spirit is upon their family member, and they tell you to come over and like be with them. You could literally go over there and start mixing them something like a tea and give it to them, and they start coming back to their natural mind. Do y'all know at the basis of everything is parasites? I know it's a little bit controversial, but I want you guys to do, especially my people in the medical field. I know it's a little bit controversial because I know you've been taught differently, but at the basis of every fucking issue is parasites. That's why in the Bible it says this one. In the Bible, it says this one only comes through prayer and fasting because fasting helps get rid of those fucking parasites. Do you know parasites change the way your mind works? Parasites is what's fucking people. That's why in the Western Hemisphere, they don't teach us about parasite cleansing because it ain't got no money attached to it. Start doing your research. At the basis of everything is parasites. And those parasites are on a different dimension than us human beings because they are very intelligent creatures. Just how we are wanted, just how we cultivate our environments to survive, they are cultivating the environment of your body to survive. Okay, so they will go into different organs and throw it off. Your pancreas, throw that off. This, throw that off. Your liver, throw that off, because they want to survive. They're their own species. They're trying to keep their family going, just how we try to keep our family going in this realm. We go and we till the earth, we plant so we can grow. We disturb the earth, we dig up Mother Earth so we can grow food for us to survive. We cut down her trees so we can build houses for us to survive. They're doing the same thing in your body. They're doing the same thing in your body. There have been people, doctors, who came out and say the big C is even that. You know I can't say because you know how YouTube go. You feel me? The big C is even that. That the T word that they say is they have to do a biopsy on is an egg, because when the parasites do whatever they do, whatever toxins they release or the eggs that they release, the body is so intelligent, the body will shut those things off to protect you. So that's why it formulates the big T for the C. Okay. And then when they do I'm not fully aware how the biopsy works, but I think they juke the T to pull some cells out to figure out what's going on. But from some doctors who came out, who they try to shut up, say, listen, when they check what's going on, those are actually parasite eggs. But they don't want us to know that. Anywho, let me come off that. Because I don't want to offend anybody. And then, YouTube, I don't want to offend anybody. Mm-mm. But yeah. Uh-huh. Like, for instance, I shared about, there was a girl who said that she wanted to do some energy work on her boyfriend because she wanted her boyfriend to be with her forever, her baby daddy. Well, he wasn't her baby daddy at first. She intentionally got pregnant for him to keep him in her life. And she said she went to a practitioner, and the practitioner told her to write his name down. And she started to do it. And, a little changes happened, but it wasn't as strong. So then she went back to the same woman, and the woman told her to put her period B, okay, like flood, but change it with B, okay, put that in his spaghetti. And she did that. She put it in his spaghetti. And when she put it in his spaghetti, he completely changed towards her. He was super attracted to her, right? Obsessed. Why do you think he was obsessed with her? It's not because there's some woo woo stuff happening behind the scenes or some spiritual shit. You put your parasites in him. Your parasites like you. Your parasites and your microbiome. It likes your body. So he's attracted to you because that's your shit in him. That's yours. I read somewhere once that says the reason why we kiss each other as man and woman is because our mouth bacteria is so intelligent. It wants to know if we're compatible, if this is a good place to. Honey, I know it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I want you to start thinking things from a different level. Child. Them parasites, they're on a different dimension and they smart as fuck. They are smart as fuck. When people say, oh, every time you have sex with somebody, you leave their spirits left with you, it's the parasite that they leave with you. Their fucking parasites are in you now. You ever see people start acting like each other when the longer they stay in relationships or they start to look like each other? That's some fucking parasites. They start to change the landscape. I'm being serious. I'm not even kidding. Start looking into it, guys. Start looking into it, okay? Let me get to Hazel. Hazel says, Miss M's the guy, current energies towards me. Okay. God literally told me I am a gift. No, you are. Gabby, you are. You have a very warm, soothing energy. Your energy is like a warm hug, like a mother's hug. That's what your energy feels like, a mother's hug. Like for instance, when Soft Life is here, when I lean into Soft Life's energy, her energy feels like sparkly, like maybe how how champagne bubbles would feel if I could feel champagne bubbles rather than tasting it. If I could feel how colors feel, Soft Life feels like that to me. She feels sparkly, like like if you watch a cartoon and you hear they show you how a sparkle's supposed to look. Like they show you a ring and you hear like ping, ping, like sparkly. Like if you could really hear a sound of sparkle, that's her energy. But your energy feels like a warm hug. Like when you hug somebody you love and you just feel that energy of release, like, that's how your energy feels. Gabby, let me get to Hazel. Hazel says, yes, that is nothing but confirmation on what God told me earlier. Nice. Especially to those in the medical field, automatically me. What Hazel said? Okay, Hazel. God also showed me my daughter who also is going to be a deliverer in this world. Nice. Hazel. I got you, Hazel. I got you. No, I understand it. I understand it. But do y'all research? We live in a system, babe. Is there anything going wrong with the system? Not really. That's hard for me, hard for some people to hear, because there are some people here who like to lobby against everything. Remember, let's look at it from a quantum level. Nothing is going wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. We are divine beings on a divine journey. We are orchestrating this experience. Okay? That's why we all leave the same way. You notice there's no other way to leave. We go out one way. We come in one way and we go out one way. We all leaving. So I don't know why some of y'all make so much a big deal of it. We are going. As you're out the womb, you start to die. Do you realize that as you come out the womb, you start to die? It's the natural steps, the next logical step. We're going, we're going, we're going. Some of y'all act like y'all gonna stay here forever. And you get caught up in all the fuckery and and you gripe and you bitch and you moan and oh, the Trumpster need to be this way and the Trumpster need to do that and these people over there need to do that and these people need to do this. You are not the only divine being in this realm. All of us are divine. None of us are powerless. So why do you feel like you should dictate what somebody do? If they want to get blow up over there, that's their business. They want to get blow up. They got their life story that they want to live, their movie. If they want to live an easy life, that's their business. They are their own divine being. Why do you think you should dictate how this part of the world operates and that part of the world and this person and that person? Mind your business. Are you the only divine one in this atmosphere? No. We are all divine beings living our own story and our own movie. And I'm hearing like an Australian accent in my head, and I can't do it really. I can't do it. Like Australian or New Zealand or something like that. Anyhow, let me get back to Hazel. Hazel says, I'm not judging you. No, Hazel, I know. I can feel your energy. I know. I was laughing because you said that as soon as I arrived. That's how I guess it was supposed to happen. I guess that's how it was supposed to happen. Okay, let me see this person's energy. Current energies towards Hazel. What's your current vibes towards Hazel? Who's this telecommunicating saying so nothing is wrong? Okay, on a 3D sense, if I'm using my logical mind, I can say yes, that A is wrong and B is right, whatever. But as you get deeper into the quantum, it ain't no big deal. It's not a big deal. We all go home. This is not our home. And they're like, oh, what about the legacy for the off? You see Mother Earth carrying on. She fine. She know that all is well. Oh, but they're cutting down the trees and I ain't see Mother Earth stop producing trees. She's still producing. She ain't stressing. You know she's her own divine being, right? Like she don't need you to lobby for her. She got it. She's been around before you even came here, and she gonna be around after you go. Whoever that is, I'm picking up on. You just love something to gripe about. Whoever this is, I'm picking up on. You just love having something to gripe about. You're addicted to griping. That's another thing. Do you know you could get addicted to your emotions? Check out Joe Dispenza. He talks about how your emotions can become addicting because every thought you think create a chemical reaction in your body. And I think it's something about the receptors. Like, let's say, now I'm not fully aware how it works, but check out Joe Dispenza. Let's say when you think an angry thought, whatever receptors receive the chemicals for anger increase. So now you become addicted to the angry thought. That's why it's easier for you to think it because you have more need for it or something. Look up Joe Dispenza. Look up Uncle Joe. Let me see. Mother Earth ain't crying out. You're just projecting your issues onto Mother Earth. She fine. She regenerates. You ever notice when storms come and she like do her landscaping? She does her natural landscaping. And that ain't nobody doing that to her. She does it herself, right? She does her natural landscaping, whether through flood or storms or whatever, and then she grows back. You feel me? She don't be out here like, oh my God. A tsunami. I'm distraught. My landscaping is ruined. I'll never recover from this. Somebody here loves my antics. Hazel says someone always trying to talk to you whenever I'm here. You may be a channel, Hazel. You may be a channel. You should try to start doing like look up like channel meditations. Because you may be a channel, you may need to start channeling your higher self to help people too. You never know. Like, do you know anything about Jane Roberts or Abraham Hicks? It's plenty channels out there. Plenty, really good channels. There's this lady who channels the Council of Nine. There's a lady who channels a galactic council. I love her channeling. But look up one of those channels. Jane Roberts is no longer in the physical. She channeled her higher self called Seth. Abraham Hicks is Esther Hicks. She channels her higher self and she calls him Abraham or calls them because they like to refer to themselves as a collective consciousness. But it's just Esther coming to herself from across all dimensions. That's all it is. So maybe you need to start bringing yourself from across all dimensions to bring about clarity to the people here in this realm, or to whoever your soul contracts are with to bring clarity to. Nobody needs anybody here, you know. We don't need each other. That's only like a 3D construct, like, oh my God, a codependent construct. Oh, we need each other. We need. A way will be made regardless. You feel me? When one thing ends, another opens. When one day ends, a new day comes. It's like the thing will go on. The ship will keep sailing. She'll keep going. You feel me? No worries, Gab. Definitely. So let me see this person's energy towards. What's your energy right now towards Hazel? Why I'm picking up on a missing energy? That don't make any sense to me. Why would this person be missing you? I thought a thing like this gets better with time, but I still need you. Why is that? You're the only image in my mind, so I still see you. This one wanted to come out distant and cold. Maybe you're distant and cold. Around. I miss you like every day. This relationship is over. Wanna be with you, but you're away. If I open up, I am only gonna get hurt. I said, I miss you insane. But if I got with you, would it be the same? They can't handle your cutoff game. Money problems and a need for unreasonable amount of reassurance. I can only depend on myself. Won't let you in. Disappear and reappear. Overanalyzing, read between the lines, changes in sexual behavior and third party influence. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot that came out. Let's get into it. Um, yeah, this person is overthinking at this time, but this person won't let you in. This person is very like avoidant. Third party influence. I feel like it's the work situation that's the third party. I feel like because of the work ethics and policies and all that stuff, I feel like that's the third party influence right now. That's the barrier. When this person thinks about you, I feel like that's what makes them stop in their tracks. Like, yeah, no, because they do be having sexual thoughts about you with changes in sexual behavior, disappear and reappear. There's something about you going away. I keep feeling that, like going away. I can only depend on myself. This person have attachment issues too. They don't really trust others when it comes to their emotional state. They could be in a King of Swords energy when it comes to their emotions. So you know the King of Swords don't express his emotions. Nobody knows that he has them. He's very logical and he could be very stoic. This relationship is over. So he's trying to dead the energy in his mind. Like, let me stop. This needs to stop. They can't handle your cutoff game. As you pull back energetically from this person, they can feel you. A need for unreasonable amount of reassurance. This card tells me about anxiety. So he could be having anxiety. I don't know if you're having anxiety around this situation. And then there could be money problems going on. And if I open up, I will, if I open up, I'm only gonna get hurt and then distant and cold. So this person may be trying to pull back from you. Tell me more. Tell me more, 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 tell me more. Judgment, want to make the right judgment. What's your energy towards Hazel? Temperance, trying to be balanced. What's your energy? The Eight of Swords, all up in his head, feeling mentally entrapped. Judgment about what? Eight of Coins, work. Don't want to be judged at work. Temperance, yeah, needs to make a decision, choose a new direction. And Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, damn. It would have been nice to have this with you. We could have been, but we try to pretend every now and again. We don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. Though I'm holding it in, but I know in the end, you dream about, you think about what we could have been. We could have been. Veronica, there. Vivian, ship, Vivian. Vivian is giving me like Pretty Woman. Remember her name was Vivian? Is this person older than you? Because I think, what's his name? Robert. Was it Robert? Mr. Lewis? What was the dude's name from Pretty Woman? What was Richard Gere's character's name? Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman. Richard Gere, Pretty Woman character in Pretty Woman, yeah. The kind I like to meet, Edward, not Robert, Edward, and Vivian Ward. Something about a Ward. What does Ward have to do with you, Ward? You have with Vivian Ward, Edward Lewis, Kit DeLuca, known as Laura in. Oh, she was Kit in the movie. Um, Also, what's standing out to me, Edward was an eligible bachelor. Everybody wanted Edward. Did you say you two are from a different social status? Like, because I'm seeing the part when Edward took Vivian to the racetrack, right? And those other snarky women who wanted him said, "Oh, you're one of Edward's girl." And then the next one said something about, "Oh, like the flavor of the month," or some shit like that, because they wanted to let her know that, yeah, don't get too comfortable. You ain't gonna be around for too long. So I don't know if that's an issue as well. Anywho, let's see what this person want to say to you, because a connection has already been established, even though it's not been verbalized. Let's see what this person would say to you if they could say anything. It says, "You are bipolar. Being with you is draining." Interesting. So this person may feel like you change your mind or you can't make up your mind. What does this person want to say to you? I can be the man you need me to be. Now we can read this card differently. Let's not take it about you can't make up your mind. I'm gonna tap into this a little deeper and see what it means. It's so easy to talk to you. I feel like I can share my deepest thoughts without being judged. What do you want to say? I'm a runner. I'm a track star. This person is deathly afraid of losing themselves in a relationship or being hurt. I need you so bad. Are you coming back? Like, yeah, what does this feeling of, are you not there? Like this missing you energy? And it says, my life is a shit show right now. I can't give you the attention you deserve. So there could be a lot. You are so controlling. Being with you made me feel trapped. I don't feel like you are intentionally controlling. I feel like your energy is captivating, like kind of keeping this person feeling kind of trapped a little bit. Okay. This person be running away from love, but they feel like in themselves they could be the person that you need them to be. This bipolar energy could be hot and cold. The situation is hot and cold. My life is a shit show. There's some issues around money and decision makings. Something about award could be an award, like getting an award, or award could be like somebody that's under you, like an apprentice. I think award. I think that's what it like in what didn't they use the word ward back in like in the Victorian times? Like would that show um Bridgerton times? Didn't they use that? Yeah, it's so easy. Do you and this person have some sort of communication pattern or communication vibe that they feel like you get them? Like even without talking to you, like they may look at you and they feel like you understand them what they're saying. Maybe your level of intellect is similar, okay? Where sometimes you ever communicate with somebody and you feel like you have to like spell it out for them, or their communication styles are just so different that you don't really get each other. Yeah, so that's this person's energy right now. I miss you like every day. Wanna be with you, but you're away. I said, I miss you insane. But if I got with you, would it be the same? Hazel says, correct. I'm not going to the hospital. My family came to visit. Take some days off. Oh, so that's what the missing energy. No, we don't have age differences. Social status, culture, race, like everything. Okay. Think about Cinderella. Sent. Okay. Let's see, is your intuition right about him? Is he going through something? Is your intuition right about him? And what is it? Is your intuition right about him? I'm only gonna take 3 cards. If 2 are positive, it's a yes. If 2 are negative, it's a no. Not currently. There is an energy of struggle because the answer to the question is no, but this could be past energy you're picking up on, or it could be what's coming because this is a struggle. This could be what you're picking up on. There is a struggle with 3 people involved. 2 of coins, not knowing what to do, feeling led, like spirit is guiding this person with them standing in the infinity sign. You notice there's an infinity sign, right? By his knee. So feeling led to make a decision, but still feeling like I don't know what to do because their emotions is in turmoil. Because in the back, look at the back of look behind this person, the waters are turbulent. Okay, major turbulence. Major turbulence. Is a plane gonna crash? I don't know. Hopefully not. Anyhow, judgment. Spirit is on this person's side. This is divine judgment with the judgment card. Tell me what they're really dealing with, or what they're about to deal with, or what they dealt with. Tell me what's going on. The Queen of Swords. I started to feel nauseous. The Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Coins. Yeah, a spirit is leading him to let go of something so he can have an Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, but he doesn't like to lose things. Okay? Losing things make him feel not secure. And it could be from when he was a child. So he doesn't like to let go of things because he feels like he's losing it. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. What is this? Whatever you're going through, what is this 5 of Wands teaching him? What is this 5 of Wands teaching him? How to start over, how to let go. He's being guided. This dog is spiritual guide. See this dog on the side of him? He's being guided to start a new beginning, to let go, to move forward. 3 of Cups. Yeah, letting go so that he can celebrate, so that he can win, so that his ships could come in. But he's afraid of letting go because he doesn't like the tower feeling. He doesn't like to feel like things are out of control, out of his grasp. He has a control issue, but the spirit is leading him to experience this Ten of Swords, this major ending that's going to push him into a healing process. This tower picking up on is either coming. I think it's coming. It's going to put him into a hermit mode where he's going to have to self-reflect. He's going to have to be accountable, but because he may struggle with accountability. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Tell me, what is his greatest what is his greatest strength, and what is his greatest asset? Okay, what is his greatest asset, and what is his current, what is he letting go of, or what he needs to let go of, and what is his greatest, I don't know what I'm trying to get at. Okay, what does he need to let go of? What does he need to let go of? Taking too long to make a decision. What's his greatest strength? What's his greatest strength? His greatest asset? The world. Clarify the world. Actually, that's interesting. His greatest strength is that when he is done, because the world talks about a cycle that's wrapping up. It means that's over and done with. When he is done, babe, he is done. And you hear the change in my voice. He takes long to be done, but when he's done, baby, he's what? Finito. Terminado. Okay? No mordo. He's no mordo. When he's done, no mordo. That's what it is. That's what it is. When he done, babe. He be done. He is done. When he's done, he's done. But I feel like on the positive side, when he's committed, he is committed. Maybe not so much in his younger days, but where he's at in his journey, it seemed like he has changed. Authority, something about being an authority. Okay. All right. So Hazel, I see. What's your question, Hazel? What's tu pregunta? ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? Spanish. I'm speaking Spanish. Did you say your Spanish background? Hazel, ¿cuál es tu pregunta? Isn't that how you say, what is your question? Tu pregunta. Tu pregunta. ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? Tu pregunta. ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? Ajá, tu pregunta. ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? Perfecto. ¿Cuál es? Es perfecto. Es perfecto. Es perfecto. Uh-huh. Y'all ain't gotta pay me. You ain't gotta pay me. I know. I be spitting balls. I know I got my shit like that. Y'all ain't gotta be. Y'all know. ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? Tu pregunta. ¿Cuál es tu pregunta? Es perfecto. ¿Cuál es? Es perfecto. Es perfecto. Él es perfecto. Forget it. Forget it. Your translation. I'm hearing all these Spanish words in my head, like agradable. What the fuck does agradable means? Agradable? Agradable. Like, I did study Spanish in school, but girl, sometimes when I'm around a lot of Spanish people, I can start to like understand what they're saying, but to fluently communicate, it doesn't work for me. Um, to be nice, agradable. Oh, agradable means to be nice. Let me give you a joke. So I remember when I was in high school, I think it was 11th grade. I don't remember. Or it was 12th grade. Um, we had a test, and we had to listen in Spanish and then answer the questions. So she played an audio, and we had to listen and then we'd answer the questions. So I think Poder means I can. So no puedo means I can't. No puedo, I can't. And tener is I want. Is that what it is? Tener. So yo tengo means I want, right? Correct. Okay. So now I'm listening to the audio, but I couldn't hear. But you have to communicate in Spanish to because she ain't gonna address you if you don't communicate. So I'm there like I'm saying, Señorita. I said, Señorita, no tengo oír. No tengo oír. So I see this woman looking at me. It's like, why the fuck she ain't looking at me? She looking at me. So I start saying it loud. I have to notice the have. What's the what it means? I don't want to. Yo quiero. Oh, okay, yo quiero. Yo quiero. Yo quiero. Yeah, it was yo quiero. So I started saying, yo quiero is I want. So I say, no quiero oír. Señorita, no quiero oír. So this woman ain't looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? Why is she not looking at me? She don't hear what I'm saying. So I start saying it loud. I start saying loud, loud, loud. Señorita, no quiero oír. No quiero oír. And then I finally realized it's no puedo. So I was like, Señorita, no puedo oír. No puedo oír. Oh my God. Because every time I say no quiero, which is I don't want, no is no, I don't, and want is quiero, right? No quiero ir. She don't look at me, and I'm like, why is she not looking at me? I'm struggling over here. And I start saying loud, loud, loud. Like I start talking extremely loud, as if raising my voice is gonna create clarity. And I think my classmates, I think my classmates were just as lost because nobody even looked at me to kind of give me the eye, like to say, "Girl, like you're saying the wrong thing." Nobody was like, everybody was like looking at your papers, trying to figure it out. But yeah, tell me your question. What is going to happen whenever Am is getting exposed for what she did in work? Moving influences to separate him. Ooh, so what's her karma? What's this person's karma? What's this person's karma for what they did? What is going to happen whenever M is getting exposed? Start sending M good energy. Start saying, like, whenever M comes to your mind, say, I love you. I love you. You did the best you can. You did the best you could, or you're doing the best you can. I love you. You're doing the best you can. You're doing the best you can. Okay? Start changing your vibration around M, because M won't be able to show you another version of herself until you change the vibration that you have in your head. Remember, M is good to somebody. She's just not good to you because there's some sort of vibrational resonance. And it does not mean that you are like M. You could not like people like M. Baby, let me speak to you in a quantum. If you don't, okay, everything is attention. Attention is currency, right? So let's say people like M have a vibration of 5. When you give your attention to those type of people, you start to vibrate like a 5. Even though you wouldn't consciously do what a 5 does because of your moral standing. But whenever you give your attention, meaning whenever you throw your thought towards those type of people, you begin to vibrate like a 5. So really and truly, even though you're the victim, and I'm not saying claim the victim energy, but you're the person who things was done to, and M is a perpetrator, both of you are in the same energy. Because when you say, I don't like lying ass people, you just became a lying ass person vibrationally. And I get it. I have to remind myself of it at the same time because we do it all day long. We think saying we don't like them validates the fact that they are wrong, which is they are wrong based on our current standards of right and wrong. But what it also does is put you in vibrational alignment with them, because everything is attention and vibration. You got it. So um, when you say I don't like lying ass people, you really feel that in you. Somebody be like, oh, so can I say I don't like $1 billion and then I will be in alignment? No, because you don't really feel that as true. When you say I don't like $1 billion, you don't feel that in your body. When you say I don't like lying ass fucking people, you feel that. Your emotions are moved, therefore your energy is moved, your vibration is moved. So even though we want to blame M, you got to take some accountability as well, because you're in a vibrational alignment with M. Every time you say I don't like lying ass people, you vibrate like a lying ass person. And so when you say it, you're open to lying ass people. You could have said I like people who are truthful and wonderful. Then you would vibrate like a person who's truthful and wonderful. And then M can't reach you. I don't care how much M hates on you, she can't reach you. Nothing she does will touch you. Nothing she does will affect you. You wouldn't even notice it. As a matter of fact, M will leave your experience. She'll go find somebody else who's in the same vibrational frequency as her. You feel me? So let's see. Oh, and by the way, M's gonna have money problems. You ask about consequences, or oh, why am I using the word consequences? M is gonna have some sort of consequence, money problems, and distant and cold. Yeah. Tell me what's M's karma. Tell me about. Tell me about. Tell me about M's karma. What you gonna do? The Eight of Coins. Distance and cold from work. Child, woman may lose her job or lose an opportunity. Not lose her job. She could lose sort of opportunity that will build her coins up, because Eight of Coins is building up the coins, building up money. What's the problem? What's the karma? The Emperor. Ugh. Something is publicly going to be exposed that's going to throw her off balance. And somebody who's in a leadership role is going to make a decision as it relates to her. What is the decision that's going to be made? Ten of Cups. What is the decision that's going to be made? Something in regards to money that she would have loved to receive, or an opportunity that's going to be well she would have loved to receive, but it's on distant and cold, so it's not going to happen. It's not burning bright. There is somebody above M that could make her feel attacked as well, because my eyes are drawn to this bunny, and it's like I'm a little bunny in amongst the wolves or something like that. So there could be somebody who's giving that same energy she's passing down to you to her. So it's like she's not scotch free. Okay. I'm hearing a Canadian accent in my head, like a not a Montreal, like a Montreal is French, like a Toronto accent, like free. Accent is a mixture of like Asians and Caribbean, because sometimes a Toronto accent sound like Indians to me, like the way that they end their sentences. Huh. Anywho, I don't know what I got to do anything, but consequences, the devil, bondage, the world, and end. The Seven of Swords. Child, she about to fight for something. She doesn't see this coming. The Moon. She about to fight for something, child. She gonna fight for something. She's about to be thrown into a fight. She brought a fight to you, and now she's about to be thrown into a fight with a bigger demon than herself, with the Emperor, somebody who's in a stronger position than her. But this person is also like an emperor in reverse, who can be very oppressive. Like one day he's one way and the next day he's not. Because this blue, there's two blues on this emperor's armor. One is light blue and one is dark blue. So it's like one day this person is highly logical and they make decisions to benefit them and the organization. They're not so much into emotions or how you would feel based on the decision. They'll cut a motherfucker really quick. And when I say cut a motherfucker, they'll cut you off or change things upon you. Like, let's say, for instance, they told you, oh, you're up for this promotion or whatever, and then corporate comes down to them or head office or whatever, says to them, listen, we have to make cuts and you need to take off somebody who's making the biggest salary on your team. People below them could make it happen just as good as them. Who you have on the team that could make this job happen, but a lower salary. This person, even though they tell you that they will make sure you're straight and you're secure and you're getting this promotion, they'll cut you quickly because they ain't trying to lose their position. The fuck? It's just the name of the game. Like, we are in the business of healing, but at the end of the day, it's still business. You feel me? The bottom line is the mighty dollar. Can't set the dollar. Uh-huh. So yeah, this person is about to lose either an opportunity, some money, somebody else is going to put pressure on them. The same thing they've been giving to you, they're going to be receiving it. Now they have to be on guard. They're about to go through a fight. They're about to go through a struggle, and a period of their life is about to wrap up that's going to put them out of balance. Instead of being balanced, they're going to be out of balance. Somebody's going to sit their ass down. They ain't going to know what to do. Struggles, arguments, turbulence, investments they made wasn't true. Somebody's going to also realize that they lied on something. They're going to feel hurt, and the people who they thought had their back is going to turn on them. A man knows M is the ringleader or M is the mastermind, but he's sitting back and he's waiting for the opportune time to strike because there is a wand in his hand, and the wand makes me feel like it's a baton or like a wood, like a stick which you beat people up with. But he's sitting back and nobody knows he has that wand in his hand. Because if you're looking at him like from the other side by this coin, you would not know that he has a weapon in his hand. There is a man like plotting to take M down, but she doesn't know because he seems very laid back. He knows M lied about a situation in regards to you. He knows M hurt you, but he's just waiting for the opportune time to pounce. Okay? So yeah, that's what I have. He's waiting for the opportune time to what? What? Pounce. Stop playing, baby. Y'all better stop playing. Stop playing. Let me see what Hazel says. Hazel says, I always do. I say, forgive you. You are great. I don't give her my attention. I'm just curious about what's going to happen. Girl, I'm a Gemini. I'm a gossip girl. Ooh. Ooh, as you say that, I'm hearing Grace Vanderwall's song in my head. Because you're a gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shiny plastic hard shell. Don't give in to gossip girl. I feel like somebody in M's circle is going to turn on her. There could be something in regards to credit cards. I don't know what I got to do with anything. Because the song said, you're a gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl. But you're just plastic girl, meaning you're fake. Shiny plastic hard shell. Don't give in to gossip girl. They about to turn on each other. Yes, couple. Yeah, that's a Canadian Asian friend. She contacted to get close to me to know personal stuff of what the actual fuck? What the actual fuck, Hazel? Like, seriously, why we can't just go to work and do our work and carry our asses home? Like, what the deal is? Are we in high school? Is this Mean Girls? Is this Mean Girls? He knows all her moves. She done fuck with the wrong one. I just heard you have favor in high places. Maybe that's why they're so triggered by you. You have favor in high places. You have favor in high places, babe. Okay, let me get to Gab. Gab, I'm gonna end with you because I have to go. So I'm gonna end with Gab. I may be back on early. I think I may come on early, like in the morning. Okay. So come check me out early in the morning. maybe before you head out to work. I'll be on early. Good night, my love. Okay, go ahead, Gab. What's your question? Hazel, let me pull an oracle for you. Oracle. And the oracle message is I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. That's what the universe wants you to know. You are safe. Okay? All is well with you. All is well. And from this situation, only good come. I am safe. Mm-hmm. You are safe. All right. Give me a question, Gab. You ended with me yesterday because, yes, ma'am, you're going to be the last man standing, Gab. You're going to be the last man standing. When it's all said and done, take that how you want to. Mm-hmm. It says, and this card came out for you with this butterfly and a flower on it. You're going through a growth process, and butterflies is transformation. You have the spirit upon you because this card is in purple, and purple for me is spirit. It says, I release all fears and doubts. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I am loved. I am safe. Is the tower coming soon, and how long? For who? For him or for the third party? For him? Shiny plastic hard shells. Don't give in to gossip, girl. Cause you're a gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl. But you're just plastic, girl. Just email me. I don't get notifications. Okay. Is it tower? Him. Wouldn't it be with her? I don't know. Is it tower that's coming from him? I mean, we have towers come from all directions. But I'll ask about the tower that's coming towards their connection. Because there is a tower. They asked in my head just now. Is there a tower? And there it is. Is a tower that's coming for them happening soon? Give me a time frame. Is a tower that's coming for them happening soon? We're going to say hours, days, months, weeks. Hours, days, weeks, and months. No, days, weeks, months, years. No years. Hours, days, weeks, months. Hours, days, weeks, months. Cups is hours. Swords is days. Wands is weeks. And Pentacles is months. What time frame are we looking at? The Judgment card. Seven of Wands. We said Wands is weeks, between 1 and 7 weeks. Okay? What's happening here? Yo, Judgment and the Hangman. What's this Judgment about? Oh, communicating a decision, a judgment. What is the Hangman about? The Queen of Swords. Oh, the Queen of Swords is going to feel hanged. Hang up to dry. Hang out to dry. Whatever she's been saying, her sword is down. So whatever she's been saying, it's not penetrating. What is the Seven of Wands? There could be a fight from her end. Yeah, but they can't stand firm no more. Their fortress is shaking, or they're whatever they're standing on solid ground. The solid ground ain't solid no more, honey. It's the solid ground is now sinking sand. Rodney. Who the hell is Rodney? Changes the sexual behavior because there's energy of cheating, disappearing, and reappearing. Their energy The energy of the situation when this tower happens. What's the energy of the situation? Consistent time and attention. What's the energy of the situation? I can only depend on myself. The energy of the situation. A new slate, a clean slate, positive opinions of others, jumping to conclusions, misinterpret words and actions, forgive them, they release their toxic ways. Okay, if I open up, I'm only gonna get hurt. Yeah, so this changing in sexual behaviors is a card about cheating. So this person is giving their attention to somebody consistently. Um, I feel like this blank slate is almost like trying to pull like a veil over somebody's eyes. And this person's gonna tell your person that they are jumping to conclusions. This person don't want me to talk because all of a sudden I feel very drained, disappear and reappear randomly. Um, when this tower happened, this person's gonna take a step back, but they're gonna come back to try and show positive vibes towards your person. But your person trust issues are gonna rise. They're gonna ask for forgiveness, and then your person's gonna say nah because if I open up, I'm just gonna get hurt again. I'm done. I am done. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Now I'm feeling very sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Okay. So anywho, that's what I have. I'm gonna head out. I was going by the last message. He wouldn't hit. Would it be with her? I don't know. Yeah. That's probably the tower there. There is somebody that this third party is entertaining. I feel like that's the tower. The tower is your person's gonna find something out. Yeah. Something about giving attention or time to somebody else. Yeah, this King of Wands. Girl, I feel so drained as I'm standing in this energy. I'm gonna go. All right. I maybe be at yeah, I think I'm gonna come on early tomorrow, like early in the morning. I'll send you emails and whatnot. 1 week to 7 weeks. Because we said ones was a week. We said pentacles, ones were weeks and pentacles were months. Yeah. 1 week to 7 weeks. Between 1 week and 7 weeks, something's about to happen. Okay. Anywho, I'm gonna head out. Talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah. I need to leave here like